most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Yippee-ki-yay. Hi, folks. I'm Bob
Whoa.
Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
We're
therapist.
the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today, we're going to cover the 2 best sleeping positions for neck, back, or shoulder pain. I could throw another one in there, Brad, hip pain.
There you go.
This is going to help that too. But if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. You're also going to want to join us on our social media channels for 2 reasons. One, if you want to see a shortened version of these videos, which a lot of people think we gab on and on. Imagine that, Brad.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, go to Instagram or Twitter. If you want to go to see our giveaways, go to Facebook or go to bobandbrad.com, the giveaway section. On Facebook, it's always pinned at the top of the page. Right now, we're giving away a Renfo back massager. This thing's really cool. You don't even need a human now anymore.
Yeah.
It'll take the place of your spouse. It'll take the place of your friend, your massage therapist.
Bob, just
all right,
hold her down a little bit.
Hold it down. Back off a little bit.
Nice product, though.
All right, there's 3 things that I look for when you're trying to find the best sleeping position. Number 1, you're looking for correct alignment of the spine. So if I had to stand up here, this is correct alignment. My ears are lined up with my shoulders. My back is straight. I'm not rounded out like this.
Yeah, we're going to try and keep those.
Yeah, keep everything the plumb line.
Yep.
So what we're not trying to, what we don't want to have is we don't have like a soft, saggy mattress that you're like this all night long.
Right.
You don't want to be the other way either. You don't want to lay on a soft have your back extended like this all night long either.
Right. Sometimes laying on your stomach does promote that overextension of the back.
Or too many pillows.
Yes.
I'm going to be head forward like that. So that's number 1. We look for correct alignment of the spine. Number 2, we want to avoid end range of the joints. Most common one, again, is laying on your stomach. Your neck's going to be all the way to the side all night long. Your body does not like that. Your body rebels and will often, give you some pain for that. Laying on your stomach and having your arms overhead.
Right.
All night long.
This posture.
Right. So we want to avoid those end range joints. And number 3, we want to have some comfort yet. We want to have a mattress that's going to not give you a lot of point pressure. So like if you lay on your shoulder, you're gonna feel pain because you're right on that point.
Right.
Brad's going to show how you actually can take pressure off the hip here.
Right. So the mattress needs to have some conformity, not be too firm, but not be too soft. And this mattress is really nice. It's got memory foam here supported by individual springs. So here we got the hip right here, and that's where you could have bursitis, right on the greater trochanter. And you can see as you put pressure in there, it's absorbed. A lot of that pressure absorbed by those memory foam, backed up by those springs. And with the spine in this particular instance, it's not showing it quite as well because we don't have the soft tissue of the body.
Right.
But I think this way it shows it. And this is where it really helps my back out, because this is the type of mattress I have. When I laid down the first time in my mattress just like this, I could feel my bottom, my sacrum sink in a little bit. But the beauty of it was I could feel the support in my low back right in here. And it's still to this day, when I lay down, I still feel that support there. Well, this is allowed to go in where it should be. And my back here, it sinks in where it needs to. So it's a nice conform stress relief.
So this is the SleepOvation mattress. We have it listed right here. And these little individual mattresses, they have 700 of them.
Right.
And they don't wear out either. Some people think, well, they would wear out and create a hole in there. It's like, no, they don't wear out. Right. So, all right, Brad, let's move this out of the way. Do you mind just grabbing on a little bit here? We aren't afraid to do stuff while we're on film. All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to show you the proper posture first off, we're going to avoid laying on your stomach.
Sure.
That is just tends not to be a good position to lay.
I know there's people that say they sleep on their stomachs all the time, and that's fine,
Yeah, but I sleep on my stomach. I'll sleep for maybe a half hour, but then I always get off of it.
Sure.
So
I never sleep on mine.
All right, good for you, Brad. Go ahead and lay down, Brad.
On my stomach?
No, on your back.
Oh, good.
So
wow.
The first thing we're going to look at, we want to have him in good spine alignment. So if he's like this, this actually usually is pretty good spine alignment, right, Brad?
Yeah, we got some
Because
cushion on this, and
the back is lined up.
keep in mind, like we showed, the spine itself isn't straight. There is that
Right.
natural
There's a curve
curve.
in, curve out.
Mhm.
Now, he needs comfort though too. So
Yes, I
we're going
do,
to go have
Bob.
one pillow. What
I'm
you don't want to have is two pillows on your back because look what it's going to do.
Well, it throws my mic off, Bob.
Yeah, and it throws his ears off. Everything is
Yeah,
not
it's
lined.
not comfortable. I can't breathe well. Stresses my neck.
So we're going to start off with this under his head, just a thin pillow or maybe a pillow that's at the right size for you, I guess is what
Right,
we're
the
trying
one
to
that
say.
have the curve
Yeah.
and the memory foam. I can tell you, right, that spot in my back that I said feels so good with the SleepOvation mattress. Right now, it's not filled up, and I can feel that it's
Yeah, for
not as
some people,
comfortable.
if you want to try this, you could try a rolled towel
There you
underneath your
go.
back, or sometimes we have them roll up a sheet and actually even pin it in place
Sure.
so it's there even when you lay on your side.
Right.
So you could try that.
Yeah, I'll get it, Bob. You
All
just
right.
stay away.
He doesn't want me anywhere near him,
There we go.
apparently.
But yeah, it's right here. I'm gonna fill that spot in, and right there it is. That feels much better. Just little things like that can make a big difference on your
Now,
spine.
the shoulders here, look at how they're extended a little bit. So if you're having a shoulder problem, that's where we might recommend go ahead and put a pillow underneath there and give it a little support like this.
Yeah.
And it might take some of the stress off of that. It's called, again, a loose pack position. We're avoiding that end range of
Mhm.
the shoulder. Now, this still keeps the spine still in alignment, but also the hips and knees are kind of fully extended.
Yep.
And if you want to make them a little more comfortable, you can take the leg wedge here. These are inexpensive to buy.
Right.
What are
Now,
they, like 25 bucks, Brad?
somewhere in there,
Yeah.
25 to 30. Maybe you get them on sale, But now this is something I use, but I don't use it all the time. Only when my back is bothering me because I've done something silly, like did
Too
some
much yard work
yard
or
work that I probably
yeah,
shouldn't did. So because with this, you cannot roll to your side.
right.
But so maybe a temporary position to
You
allow
might
you.
start your sleeping off with this.
Mhm.
You've done that, you said, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
you've
I'll
kicked it
put it
out in the
there.
middle of the
Yeah,
night. Yep.
and then I'll just get rid of it
Sure.
later on in the night.
So, but it's a good option. You could try just a pillow underneath your leg too, just as a slight
Yeah,
to take a slight stress off the hips.
yeah.
That's what I've been doing lately, Brad.
And that can be for the knees too. If you got arthritic knees, sometimes that'll. Uh,
Feel a little better to have a little
mhm,
bit of a bend to it. All
exactly.
right, so we've gone over the position. This is the best position for sleeping in on your back.
Uh,
Now we're going to go on to your side, Brad. Now, why don't you go ahead and face the audience here, face our subscribers. All right, now on the side here, in order to keep the spine aligned, we're going to need to have,
can,
oh
can
yeah,
I go on this
that's
side?
right, yes.
Yeah, my mic will fall off, and issues.
So on the side here, because there's a little more of a gap here, you might need two pillows or you might need a thicker pillow. This pillow might actually be thick enough for you, isn't it, or not?
Sometimes you can just fold it like that, and you can use the same pillow.
Right.
That's up to you.
So we're trying to keep the spine aligned. That looks like a little bit too much to me,
Yeah.
Brad. You probably can get by with the
You
thicker
got
pillow.
stocking pillows or something, don't you,
Yeah,
Bob?
I do. I love the
Are you gonna put that
promoting.
second one down?
I don't think you need it. I think
Oh, I
this one is
see.
almost enough. See,
Oh,
I look now. Your spine looks aligned to me.
okay, good.
So in some cases you may need two, in some cases you may not. If you're having a shoulder issue, we've mentioned this many times. Go ahead, sit up, Brad.
And I do have a shoulder issue, and this doesn't feel good right now.
Yeah, because he's sleeping right on the point of the shoulder. Remember, we want to provide some comfort there. No point pressure. So we put a pillow here. We create a canal, and now we can go ahead and put his
It's a nice pillow. It's a
yeah.
good day.
Yeah,
Sorry about that
that's some of our
interruption.
merchandise there. So now he's not putting as much point pressure on the shoulder. Now this is a good case though where Brad doesn't listen to what we say, and he says he just can't do this for some
Well,
reason.
but there's more to the story. He's not telling the whole story.
Uh,
But this pillow is actually a little bit too thick for me. I would have to have a little bit thinner one. But you'll learn that as you work
yeah,
with
it's
this.
usually a throw pillow. You don't need
Mhm,
a full pillow right
mhm.
there. But I just use it. And absolutely use this every night.
You do.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So stay in that
Oh,
position,
oh,
Brad.
stay.
Let's
Okay.
say the shoulder pain is on the upper shoulder. Okay.
Oh,
In
yeah.
that case, you're going to go ahead. I'm going to take this pillow out.
Yep. Get rid of that one.
Yep. And you
Oh.
might actually need two pillows. Brad really loves this idea. So you're going to need one right here and then one
Oh,
on top.
yeah.
And that puts this shoulder And again, not at an end range position, but more of a loose packed position, like we said, takes some of the stress off of it.
You know, like in my case, if my wife's not in bed, I can use this, and I feel more at home.
Or you can hug the dog. Do you have a dog?
Yeah, but it's a pretty little one. It's a Shih Tzu.
Okay.
Now, the other thing I do want to mention, if you don't have a pillow, if you take this shoulder and you pull it out this way,
Yeah,
that takes a lot of pressure off of that shoulder as well and can make a big difference.
but then you might need the pillow back here
Well,
to
that's a
stop you
good
from
point.
roll over.
One way or another, go to the store and buy a
Try,
truckload of pillows.
all right, for the back here, this is where we talked about having it all the way around because you
Oh,
could
yeah.
have a little bit on your side, even
Yep.
so your back isn't sagging when
You know,
you're on your
Are
side.
we gonna put that in there?
Well, we can put it right like that,
Yeah.
Brad, or something
So
like that.
right
So,
in there.
all right, and
They do make what they call sleep rolls for around your back too. You know, you don't have to roll up this if you want to buy one.
and then finally, if the back is with you got the knees like this, you can have a little twist on the back, and the knees are bumping together. They don't feel
Mm.
that good, and it does feel good to have a pillow between the legs. I actually have this really small pillow,
Yeah.
and because these get hot when I
Well,
have
yeah,
to,
they heat up.
yeah. So I just use a small pillow, and
Don't you use a fan?
I use a fan too,
Yeah.
but it does.
No air conditioning.
Yeah, we got air conditioning, Brad. It's just the legs get
We
hot. Okay.
But it feels good on the hip too.
Yes, it puts the hip in good position. So this is a good position right here. You might use it again, depending on if you have shoulder issues, you may do something like that.
Yeah.
But here's the good side position. By the way, with this pillow too, Brad, if you're having bony ankles that bump against each other, you can put it all the way down to the leg like that. So
Might as well just pillow up.
we're giving lots of options. Yeah,
Well,
time to
everyone
go
has
get
their
pillows.
different issues, you know.
Yeah. So whatever the pain issue, you can go ahead and address that. But those are some general guidelines for you. All right. Thanks for watching.
Bob.